Other interesting business units, you have Hyatt to team up with Peloton so you can offer those little bikes at your next stay. Now, this comes to us thanks to Rob Sachs over at LinkedIn News. And he specifically says, quote, Peloton is teaming up with Hyatt Hotels and looks to further expand its presence in the hospitality and retail industries. Guests at more than 800 Hyatt locations in the US and Canada and UK will be able to use Peloton bikes and rowing machines as of this year. The company announced a similar deal with Hilton Hotels in 2022. Its latest in the slew of partnerships, notes Bloomberg, aimed at changing the trajectory of the fallen unicorn, once a hot commodity during the pandemic. Pelton has lost more than 90% of its value, which I was going to say, granted, the stock market changes as quickly as the weather. But we just pull up their stock price really quick. Let's see here. Oh, apologies. Oh, that's a terrible. Okay, there we go. Stock. Let's see here. Peloton. And granted, by the time this video is actually rendered and uploaded, it'll be different, but it won't be too drastically different. So, currently trading for $2.85 for a single share of Peloton. You can buy a coffee, or for less than the price of coffee, well, at Starbucks, not saying much, but you could buy a single share. And yeah, just in the past, in the year to date, it's down 51.12%. Past 6 months, it's down 47%. Just the past month, it's down at 29.83%, with the 5-day trend last week being down at 6.29%. And also, spoiler alert for tomorrow's show, the CEO just got let go. So Peloton is not looking good. Their 52-week high is $9.87 per share. 52-week low is $2.70 per share. Now, I'm not sure realistically how much additional. I wonder how many sales is actually increase. It's going to be obviously a short-term sale where they'll sell all the devices to the hotels. You got the little. I was going to say, how do they not have a picture of the rowing machine? But they'll be able to sell off all the machines to the hotels for a quick influx of cash. Again, they say there's 800 locations. Conservatively, let's say they get one bike per location and one rowing machine per location. I know some locations will probably have more than that, but it's still just a drop in the bucket in regards to the total sales they need to actually sustain the company and grow the company. So I'm wondering if they also hope it's kind of a sales mechanism for having prospective clients. In which case, I'm actually surprised they didn't actually incorporate some type of referral bonus where you try it at the hotel and have like a Hyatt referral code, you get like a 2% discount, something like that. And that way you would also give some money to the hotels because, you could argue they're fueling the sales. And then also Peloton is increasing their sales, which again, at the end of the day, that is really what they desperately need. They boomed, probably one of the best companies in terms of growth trajectory during the pandemic when the government forced everyone to shut down and live at home. I mean, all the people with copious amounts of capital that I knew all bought their own Peloton machines and made a home gym. And the company's stock skyrocketed astronomically. And now that the gyms are open, a lot of the people that would be buying them are no longer. I don't see that. And then, of course, you also have competition. All the major competitors have incorporated fancy touchscreens and little fitness classes into their devices. They're no longer the bleeding edge. So, I mean, this is good short-term news, but I don't think it's going to be a long-term sustainable thing that's really going to turn the company around. And let me know, have you ever bought a Peloton? They've also had many recalls, some of them deadly, that have not really been, they've been negatively contributing to their sales trajectory and their reputation as well. Let me know, when's the last time you actually used a Peloton? Are you in the market to buy another one? Would you ever buy another one now that the competitors have been catching up? As always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So, again, if you could click that button and like, subscribe, and comment, it would greatly appreciate it. Also, let me know, do you want me to put the video in a different part of the screen? Always open to more feedback. That's something else I'm kind of thinking about the past couple of days. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.